When it comes to fire, nothing in the state of Maine will be better than a stick fire. Because sticks are everywhere. You know, white birch bark, sometimes you'll be in a forest where there's absolutely no white birch bark. So what do? Well, you learn how to build a stick fire. Good afternoon. My name is Tom. Welcome to the great state of Maine. It's yourself a cup of coffee. It's coffee time down here in the swamp. And this right here, as I say, you can't say enough about this inner tube. If you don't have a piece of that in your hunting bag, you're really missing out. Now see here, that little piece of sap I put in there caught fire. All the fire you need right there between that rope and that. This right here, what you do with this, number one is you cut it in half. See that? And then on this same knife, I have a saw blade. That's wet in there. See if I can't make some into my clamshell. You take this saw blade, you see how it's making some dust? That's why this knife, is with the saw blade, is why it is in my pack. Every once in a while you can find one of these out in the woods that's dry and you can use it. Not really. So it's got an ember. That's all you would need for if we had a bundle of grass. Might even light a piece of birch bark with it. Let's find out. Now, I think what I'm going to do is make some more. And you find these right here on just about any tree. Well, the other thing too is we can set this right here. I forgot about that. We can set this right here on there. So now you just set that aside and just let it go, and in about 15 minutes that'll be a giant coal for getting a fire built. trying to light this piece of birch bark. That's the beauty in birch bark. Look at that, huh? But anyways, you keep a hunk of this in there. Once it's dried out, this is another great fire starter. You can, now this one here, I've lit it, so now we won't put that one back in, because this will sit here and smolder, smolder, smolder now until this thing turns into a giant coal. See how that's smoldering away? Doesn't look like it's doing much, but it really is. When it comes to fire, nothing in the state of Maine will be better than a stick fire, because sticks are everywhere. You know, white birch bark, sometimes you'll be in a forest where there's absolutely no white birch bark. So what do? Well, you learn how to build a stick fire. Same thing with grass. If you take grass in the winter time is covered. Stick this in there. The biggest problem here, ow, 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 falling down in my, my sticks aren't long enough, I guess. Try to get some small ones down on there. Be patient. There you go, stick fire. I won't be able to hold on to it very long. Now, like any fire, you just let her go. Now I would take this over and set it in my fire pit. I hope that was helpful. A little bit of rambling. But any of you guys that don't have time, well, just let your fingers do the walking. And those of you that want to stick around and learn something, well, here we go. I keep a little bag with me and I collect this stuff as I go. It's not something I go out and hunt for. When you're out walking through the woods, scouting for deer, or just plain, like today, I just wanted to come out and spend some time. We got a storm coming in, so I just wanted to go out and spend some time and see what's out here. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. We will try to make heads and tails out of all this video I just took.